Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last time we left off, we were on our way to Harbingers Watch, which is, I think, a DLC place, but we are of the right level for it right now. Or at least the first part of it, the quest, is our level, but we are also in the middle of exploring all the islands between here and there. So, let's try to make it through this storm and get on this island, because it doesn't look like it's moving. Heavy clouds darken the horizon. Da-da-da-da. Assign crew duties. Rope and grappling hook. We've been through this before. All hands get below deck and secure the cargo. Ask a companion's aid. The crew could use a sermon. Morale gained 10. Assign crew duties. We're prepared as we're going to get. Take us in. The wind drives the rain at an angle so sharp as to be almost sideways. We're heaving to, lash the rudder against the sails and get below deck. We're flying bare poles, Bayadol. Everyone. The sails are struck and the crew goes below deck. No. Hold course. Success. Morale lost and the sails take 6 damage. 1 day passes. All hands to the post. Rope and grappling hook. Kith overboard. Grab a line and mount a rescue. Nice, we got Bayadol back. He went overboard. And Oswald, the old dude, saved him. Bring us about. I think we're big enough to go straight over the wave. All hands to posts. Success. Morale lost. Oh, shit. Andra, please watch over this mariner's soul consigned to your cold embrace. We lost coin counter. Well, that's not good. But, whatever. We were bound to lose a crewmate anyway. I could reload it and put Mara's Writhing Tentacles Grimoire on Aloth, and he can cast that to save a sailor that's gone overboard, but I'm not going to bother. Sift through the wreckage, because that would be save scumming. Lord Darren's Volge. What is that? 10% chance on hit with the weapon to activate lightning strikes. Lightning strikes is a... Is this a pike or what? Binds with barbarian, druid, or fighter. Lightning strikes is a monk ability that adds lightning attacks per strike based on your wounds, though, so I don't know exactly. Let's bind it. We don't have anybody else, so it's a poleaxe. We had to bind it to see what it was. Deal 250 shock damage. So let's put it on him just to see. Alright, what do we go from? He's got 71 to 71. Does slightly less damage, but it does slashing or shock, which is good. The only problem I see is that it doesn't have reach, but maybe that might unlock with more levels. So let's go ahead and keep it. Let's use it for now, just for fun. Let's grab this flotsam. Alright, where are we now? Hall of the Unseen, Harbingers Watch. Alright, we'll just go straight for the Harbingers Watch now, the dead flow. And that is because we can get the fog when we leave Harbinger's Watch, I think. Ooh, new loading screen. That's a scary whatever that is. I would say dragon, but its chest cavities opened up. So, dragon zombie? Alright, who's gonna meet us? We better have a meeting party. We're very important people. I have many leather-bound books. My apartment smells of rich mahogany. A wet, heavy thud draws your attention to a figure standing atop the icy cliff. Light glints off the cleaver he holds, readied overhead. The blade arcs downward, evoking a fine red mist that hangs upon the frigid air. You don't need to explain to me meat cleaving. I kind of get it. The kith straightens as his gaze finds you, and he fixes you with a single pointed finger from a blood-stained hand.
It is you! Come at last!
Harbinger Halfjorn. It is me. How kind of you to notice. Greetings.
God, what's your fellow traveler? A day of glory this turns out to be. First auspices of a visitation, then the arrival of the Dusk Speaker. Truly, I hear the call of winter.
I have so little idea what you're talking about that I don't know where to start. The elf blinks at you.
No matter. Who among us truly understands the will of the gods? Vatnir, our mentor, foretold your coming. He described you perfectly from toes to top. Praise be to Rymrgand.
Show the invitation. Vatnir's the one who sent me this letter. The man squints down at the paper before nodding vigorously.
Come in, Dusk Speaker, come in. Be sure to speak with our mentor Vatnir. He's down in the chapel in the middle of the settlement.
Sounds good. Saw the meat and uncast the beer. Well, I guess he said it for me. Whoops. Harbinger's Watch, Deep Autumn, Fanatin 2823. Oh, looks like we're going to be fighting Minotaurs here. Or Minotaurs, depending on how you want to say it. I say Minotaur, because it sounds better.
I always thought of the beast as having...
An aurochs, yes. But with the torso of a man.
Perhaps it should have a whale head instead. Oh, they're all Harbingers. The sculpture, carved from a block of ice, towers over a Glamfellan woman. She moves about the sculpture, a chisel in one hand, a mallet in the other. Her scrutiny clings to it as if it might melt it. Hey! She turns slowly towards you, grip tightening on her tools.
Yes? What is it? Well, ain't she just a basket of warm and welcome?
Shoti rubs her arms against the chill.
That ain't the tone of a lass glad to spy you, Cap. More than I'm familiar with it myself.
That's certainly something. What is it supposed to be?
Do you jest? Or was that your idea of an insult?
Both.
It clearly represents Rymrgand, the beast of winter, the final god. Obviously.
I thought Rymrgand was less of a man aurochs and more of an aurochs.
Because the gods are limited to a single form. Is there something you need?
I don't suppose you could tell me about this iceberg.
Other than that it grows wider each moon and will in time swallow the whole of Eora?
Other than that, yes.
No, I cannot. 'Tis the will of the beast of winter, and not for me to question.
Where did you learn to sculpt? The elf crosses her arms.
From my mother. She taught me many things. To shape the ice, to hone an obsidian blade, to clean the carcass of a seal.
What brought you to this outpost?
I am a creature out of place. Few respect art in the white that wins if it doesn't serve a function, if you can't carry it with you.
The white that wins are where the pale elves are from.
Elsewhere, there would be little interest in an artist whose work is made to melt. Only here is its impermanence understood. Here, the final song crescendos into its final verse.
Is there someone I should be talking to instead?
Vatnir. He can often be found in the hut up the hill. His features will identify him. He bears the touch of Rymr.
Okay, so he's a godlike, I'm guessing. Harbinger's dwelling. See if there's any secrets in here or some chests I can unlock for loot. Looks like they don't care about me stealing from them. Oh wow. Well, no, wait. It said 14, but that might have been mine.
Dusk Speaker, I'd like to speak if you've a moment.
Yep, just let me steal everything you own first. Ooh, a purple cape. Harbinger Brythe.
You are the Dusk Speaker, Nye?
The willowy Glamfellan searches you desperately. I think Glamfellan is just another word for pale elf. So people keep telling me.
It's all a bit much, isn't it? The end of the world rubbish.
She chuckles.
We all could, actually. We could really use your aid. There's another group up top, on top of the ice, I mean. High above the watch. They attack anyone they see, us included. They make it very difficult to get to Rymrgand's temple, among other things.
Who exactly are these other people?
Another group of Rymrgand's worshippers. We call them the Lost Pilgrims.
Why are they so hostile?
Wal only knows. They seem to think they're protecting something. Like the flow is sacred. Nivadir thinks they've all gone a bit mad out here all alone. Or that something in the ice is rotting their minds.
Where did these pilgrims come from?
They're from the land as well. They came here a few decades before we did, on much the same mission. When none returned, we thought them all dead.
I'll see what I can do about them. A huge smile splits the elf's face as she clasps her hands together.
Finally, good news! You've no idea how rare a thing that is. The pilgrims keep camp in the ruins atop the ice wall. High Harbinger Vatnir can explain how to get up there, if he hasn't already. Was there something else you wanted to know?
You seem very young to be out here. She snorts, crossing her arms and squaring her shoulders.
I'll have you know, I've nearly 60 winters
She's-
behind me. More
she's
than
60.
you, I'd reckon. I've been here for a solid 10 winters already. Came looking for, well, something I've not found yet.
She glances away.
Strictly, speaking in a religious sense.
What do you do here at Harbinger's Watch?
Whatever needs doing. Odds and ends and such. The whole community works together to survive. I plant, I weave, I roast a delicious isai.
I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna think it's a seal. Some kind of seal.
You must gather.
And that makes you evil, because seals are cute. They're like big sea cats. Alright, nobody else we need to talk to here. Nobody named, anyway. We could climb that wall, but I'm not going to yet. I need to talk to Vatnir, Harbinger Halfjorn.
Go! Vatnir awaits!
You seem very happy, Halfjorn. Oh man, I need some coffee.
Must be our honored guest. Vatnir said to expect you.
The man stands from his fire and brushes his hands together, a smile splitting his patchy ice-colored beard.
Not that he said I should expect so many. No matter. Room will be made.
Harbinger Valbrender.
If there is anything you require, you need but ask. I will strive to deliver. Oh, and before I forget, a welcoming gift.
Valbrender rummages among the furs and presses a bundle into your hand. Harbinger's robes. So that's not bad. And a Harbinger's hood. I need supplies. You're here because of your beliefs?
Of course. Aren't you?
Fair point. I suppose my beliefs brought me here too.
Death walks in hand with life in the white that wends. The priests of the wheel would have you believe they follow one after the other. It is not so. I found a rift once, at the bottom of the world, and in it a camp, a clan's worth of Glamfellen, huddled and still. Their stories, their blood, their ambitions, none persevere. I chase not the end, but accept its inevitability. It is a thing to be celebrated, like the ending of an epic finally sung. Vatnir understands that, so I follow his lead.
A single incident hardly speaks to a fundamental truth.
Aloth rubs at his brow and sighs.
You are correct. Every incident speaks to a fundamental truth. Come, come, shake off the snow.
Alright, I
Or
want some
die.
supplies. What do you got? Brew battered Isai. Holy cow, ship crew morale +7. But too bad I can't buy very many. Ekivit. +7 to all defenses, -1 dexterity. Let's buy, looks like we're out of rope and grappling hooks, so let's buy some more. Buy some more prying bars and flint and tinder. We'll just buy all that. Rymrgand lager. -15% recovery time, that's not too bad. Alright, looks like that's all we're gonna buy here. What's the solution do? Screw it, let's get all of them. I've never seen them before, so. They might be this DLC only. None of my guys are injured, so we don't need to rest. Let me look at my robe. 5. What could we upgrade this robe to? Oh, we can't. Okay, so my robe's better for now. Looks like we are meeting Vatnir
And
in the
why
church.
shouldn't we
Yep,
fear
he's a
death?
godless.
What offers death save erasure?
The man speaking before the room wears the same tattered robes as his gathered congregants, but his head is wrapped in soiled strips of linen.
I return to life cleansed of experience and understanding. Ignorant, set to suffer again. To repeat our mistakes endlessly. To fail. But the beast would spare us this suffering. Would offer us succor. Mercy.
The Beast of Winter, Rymrgand, he takes your soul out of the wheel and splits it into so many parts that you basically don't exist. It's like an eternal blizzard, and each snowflake is like a piece of a soul. So you finally get to stop reliving and reincarnating. His head bows slightly.
But it seems our guest has arrived. Come, Dusk Speaker, join our circle.
I will do just that.
Look upon the Dusk Speaker, and be glad, brothers and sisters, for he heralds an end to your suffering.
People keep calling me that. I take it that's your doing?
I revealed only that which was revealed to me.
Now look here. If anyone's gonna be giving him pet names, it's me.
The godlike cluster of ice blue eyes blinks at her before shifting back to you.
I present to you the Watcher of Cad Nua, father of the Defiance Bay riots, in whose wake fell the Hollowborn curse upon the Deerwood.
In whose wake fell the Hollowborn curse. Okay, he either means we caused it or we cured it. That's funny, I seem to recall ending the curse.
Who dethroned Lord Radric.
There it is, Lord
rightful
Radric.
Thane of Gilded Vale, plunging that land into anarchy.
That's the dude's name, the king that turned into like a death guard in the first game that I couldn't remember his damn name.
You mean there's alternatives to government by brawling? We don't get to see a lot of places that have their act together.
Better anarchy than tyranny.
And whose very stone and soil gave rise to the great green giant that even now strides across the Deadfire.
Oh, for the love of... He destroyed my castle. The gathered congregates whisper prayers, hands raised in thankful supplication to the Beast of Winter. Vatnir raises a hand and the murmurs begin to die down. The reason why he's saying these things as good things is because I'm guessing we ended things or whatever, and that's what Rymrgand does, is it ends thing. It is the end of things.
Full glad are they to see you, Watcher, for they came to pay homage to Rymrgand and bear witness to the final dissolution of Eora by his hand. Your coming fulfills prophecy. Wheresoever strides the Dusk Speaker, so falls falsehood, torn away. So discards false cycles, so quiets dawn and dusk. I've high hopes for you.
Is this why you invited me out here, to fulfill your prophecy?
It's not death we seek. It's oblivion. The final,
whoops, I clicked the wrong thing.
calm in which all things stand evened and equaled. Escape from the endless, torturous cycle of death and rebirth.
Doesn't sound torturous to me. It sounds fine. I mean, there's sadness, sure, but it's better than being nothing. I accidentally said, why are you all so eager to die? Now I will say, is this why you invited me out here? Vatnir says nothing for a moment. His impassive mask hides his features, but the cant of his head suggests that he is considering your question.
I think perhaps more to put your role in it to the test. Prophecy fulfills itself by its nature. But your identity as the Dusk Speaker, that's not yet irrefutable.
I'm sorry, but I'm not here to end the world.
Precisely my point. Whether or not you mean to cause chaos, chaos follows in your wake. You're chosen, whether or not you choose to be. Now, if we may have the pleasure of your company, Dusk Speaker, we've prepared a feast, at least by the standards of our humble means, for your...
His words are cut off by a tremor that rocks the floor beneath your feet. Uh-oh.
The messenger returns!
Vatnir points toward the sanctuary's entrance.
Go forth and bear witness to his message! Don't leave me behind!
Who is the messenger?
The messenger awaits you. I shall follow close behind.
Hold on, I want to check for any hidden secrets. But nope, there was nothing. What about back here? There it is. I knew there had to be one. The Aurochs skull is tightly affixed to these wooden planks. Examine it closely. You can barely make out a small lever tucked within the recesses of the skull's left eye. We had 12 perception, so pull the lever. Something stirs beneath the boards, and your attention shifts to the northern wall at the sound of a hidden mechanism realigning. Beer has been spilled everywhere, even on the spoiled food. A book of holy symbols has barely escaped the mess. Ooh, a stone idol. A simple statue depicting the beast of winter. There's no obvious enchantment or blessing, so its value is either spiritual or ornamental in nature. Alright, so nothing amazing in there, but we'll figure it out what it's for later. Have to bring it back to Vatnir to bring him back to awareness, maybe. If you ever seen Phantasmagoria, we do something similar in that game.
He returns! He returns!
So close. Such grace! Such majesty!
What, do they want him to kill you? It's a dragon, it looks. Yeah, it's a dragon. Oh, it's a dragon we saw in the loading clip.
No! Don't
Although that
leave.
one doesn't seem
Don't
quite
back.
as big as this one does. Holy shit. That is a weird looking dragon. Oh yeah, that's right, they do stand up like that. I forgot.
Elia's feathered ass. What the fuck be that?
Alright, we saved it. Let's go talk to him, the messenger. The dragon, or this rotting shell shaped like a dragon, turns a glowing eye upon you. You feel its gaze upon your soul, prying at your spirit. A low growl rumbles from its maw. Though menacing, the snarl does not resolve into words. What are you doing to these people? The creature snorts, an unmistakably derisive sound accompanied by a flickering purple light from its rotting nostrils, and lifts one of the dead harbingers to its mouth. It bites the elf's arm off. In my experience, dragons usually love the sound of their own voice. The dragon shifts its weight, crushing snow and ice beneath its clawed feet as it turns to you. It's only two stars, so we should be able to get it. Let's zoom in a little bit, make it more epic. I want Adair to charge. I want Seraphim to suck away some of its DR, because it's got 14, that's quite a bit. Expose vulnerabilities with Aloth and with Shoti. I want you to give us critical hit conversion. Is that what it is? Yes. No, Graze is converted to hits. That's what I want. Did it work on him? No, it did not. He's still... No? Maybe it did. He's down to 12 armor now. He's down to 9 now with exposed vulnerabilities on him. Alright. Confounding Blind. What else do we want to do? Let's, see if we... No, let's not do that. Let's do Archimir's Wondrous Torment on him. See if we can lower his stats. Wait, what the hell? A Luminous Revenant. Shoti. God dang it. Why are you all the way up there? Not good. Let's heal both me and Aloth. My pet is down. Scream. Adair, please power strike or something. Get him to stop hitting my guys. Alright, that beam has finally worn off. Alt Q this Luminous Revenant. Okay, there we go. Let's suck away his armor again. Maybe it'll work this time. Adair, you need to heal yourself with Second Wind first. And then we'll do Vigorous Defense. Alright, let's kill the Luminous Revenant with my guy. Shit. They're terrified. This isn't going very well. Let's Alt Q Frenzy with Seraphim. Adair, heal yourself. And then I'm gonna do concussive arrow or concussive missiles on the Luminous Revenant to take it down. Alright. Go ahead and barbaric blow. No. Suck away his stats and give yourself some accuracy. Did I get it? Did it go off? No. I must have missed. Alright, Seraphim, you're still good. Barely, though. Why don't you heal yourself? Heal yourself, I say. To empower yourself, Adair, you need to heal or something, but you can't, can you? Son of a gun. Let's power blow him then. I do not think we're gonna win this fight. Doesn't look like it. Alright, that's where we're gonna leave it off for today. I'm gonna think about this, go over my guys, and see what strategy we can use to kill this guy. He's possible. We've got him down almost halfway, and we screwed up a bunch by letting our main damage dealer die early and our buffer die early. So, so please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And that's my mama.